Every single day, bro. When I get home from school at 6 p.m., this dude is just on my bed napping. Look at this little guy. Look at him. Those innocent eyes. What is he doing, bro? Oh my god, he has like his little own routine. Like, I used to think it's because I came to this room and he feels like, oh, there's a human here so I can sleep next to him. But no, he has a routine now. He just comes to my room and then takes his spot and sleeps. That's his routine now. He's been here like what? He got here last Friday. Today's Tuesday, so Friday afternoon. If we count Friday as one day, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. You've been here for 5 days, kitty. Guys, he may look like a fully adult-sized cat, but he's just a little kitten. 5-month-old kitten. Almost 6 months. Because he's a Maine Coon cat breed. He'll grow up to be pretty tall and pretty long. I hope he doesn't get too fat, though. Because look at that adorable little face. You don't want that to get fat. He's so comfortable. Oh my god, man. This cat. The first day he got here, he went under like the shoe rack and hid there. I chose this cat because when I looked at him at the pet store, well, there's a deeper story, but I'm gonna say one of the reasons why is because he looked like a really confident cat. Like, he's just, like, out of all the other kittens, he was the most composed and the most confident and cool looking kitten. So I got him. And then when he got to our house, he just hid under the shoe rack. Kind of unexpected, but cats are still cats, no matter how cool you are. This guy. And we tried to settle some food next to him, and he wasn't too interested. So then we left him there for a bit, because I thought cats don't like being looked at while they try to do sensitive stuff, like exploring new environments or like peeing. But that didn't work, so I walked back, and then he got comfortable. Maybe he remembered me from the pet store. Maybe he thought, oh, this was the kid? Oh, don't fall off, dude. Oh my god, you little... Oh my... I'm telling you, man, this kitten is stupid. You're stupid. He is such a precious little animal. So, at the pet store, yeah, he was very confident, and so basically, let's get back to the story. He was kind of scared, so he was, under the shoe rack, and then when I walked back, we left him for a while to, maybe let him familiarize the place by himself, but when I walked over, he suddenly realized, oh, I'm not sure if he actually recognized me, but he was like, oh, human. Maybe he thought he remembered my scent or something, but he walked out pretty comfortable and rubbed against my hand, and then he started slowly exploring the entire house. As long as I was walking behind him quietly, he was comfortable walking around the house and exploring. And yeah, he got comfortable being on this bed. I think this is the first bed he went on to take a nap, and so far it's working out for him. This cat, bro, he's so naughty, but he's so nice. When he's napping, he's such a nice little cat. Oh, when he's having fun, that's a different story. He's like wrecking the entire place. This morning, I heard from my helper and mom they said while I was off to school, he took a big crap at the litter box, and he tried to bury it, so he got a bunch of poop on his paws. I hope they cleaned him well, because I don't know how dirty he was this morning, but I hope they cleaned him well enough to be on this bed. This guy's really sensitive to sound. We've got another kitten in the pet store. Hopefully he'll be able to arrive next week. Next week is when he gets his checks, and if everything goes well, he's gonna come to our house. He's like really small. He's like, I don't have two hands to show you, but like, probably, he's like the size of, he's shorter than his rear leg. Like, he's probably like, not this small, but from here to like here, his length, here to here. So he's a pretty small guy compared to this Maine Coon kitten. So, yeah, I'm excited to see them interact. Because in the pet store, they were in separate enclosures, but after we signed the deal to secure them, the store staff decided to put the two together. They're completely different species, completely different sizes. That kitten is 2 months old. This guy is 5 months. So there's a huge age gap, relative age gap, as well as size. So they spent some time bonding together. The big guy, initially, he was just stealing all the food. He was just taking up all the food in the enclosure. He was taking all the food from the little guy. And look at his face. Such a cute cat. And the little guy, the smaller cat, couldn't get a bite. You know, he was still shy. He was kind of curious. He was much more curious than this guy. He was smelling his tail and all that stuff. And then, soon enough, they got really close together. This guy's, when he gets cuddly, I guess is the word, like when cats like just want to rub against you, he starts rubbing against the smaller cat. The smaller cat is pretty clueless, but he starts rubbing against the smaller cat, rubbing against the glass. So he got pretty comfortable with the smaller guy. And pretty sure the smaller guy would interact pretty well with any sort of cat. Because the smaller guy, the first time I saw him, he was just screaming at me with his little voice. I just knew he was the one I wanted. I'm talking about the smaller guy. And he looks really small, I guess. And man, when he arrives to this house, I hope no one like accidentally hits him or something, because he's really small. The small guy, he's like, oh man, he's the smallest kitten I've ever interacted with, actually. So I'm gonna have to protect him real well when he arrives, because we're gonna have to make sure, like, this guy, I doubt he would bully him, but like if the small guy falls, for example, from this bed, this height, I don't think I'm pretty sure he's gonna get hurt from that. Like this guy, he can fall from this height and, you know, end up without a scratch. But the smaller kitten, I doubt that. I think we're gonna have to be really careful with him, because he looks really fragile so far. And the good thing is he's only gonna take a year to grow up to his full size, while this Maine Coon cat is gonna take around 2 to 3 years, which is longer, but he gets way bigger than this. Alright guys, I think that's all I have for today. Yeah, that's it for today. I have a lot of footage in my phone that I want to upload, but I don't want to like oversaturate my channel, you know, because of the YouTube algorithm stuff. I don't want to be uploading too much. So yeah, this cat seems to be, he seems to know his routine now. Like every day, 6 p.m., he's just up on this bed, this specific bed. So yeah, the videos are likely gonna keep coming. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe, excuse me. But this channel is gonna serve as like a documentation of my 2 kittens. And man, it's sad to think that a year and a half later, I'm gonna have to go to university, and I'm gonna have to leave these 2. Oh no. Oh man, I promised to come back and visit you guys. Oh man, I just really cannot leave these guys, man. They are so, I'm so attached to them. I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard, but for now, I can spend time with these guys. Alright, I am gonna go. Hopefully I do homework and not procrastinate. And hopefully you do that too, alright? Yeah, I demand you to go do your homework. Anyways, goodbye guys.